Okay, so Suki Hana was on live and she made a video where she was addressing Tasha K once again. Y'all already know I goes up for Suki. Y'all already know, okay? I have a couple of her songs on my Spotify. But not only that, I feel Suki Hana is a likable person in general. Okay. She's very down to earth. And she is someone that I feel, I really do feel Suki Hana is a rare breed. She is a rare breed. I'm not sure of her zodiac sign, but we think a lot alike on a lot of topics, especially when it comes to karma, right? And I thought I was the only one that clocked it. I'm not sure what's the Suki zodiac sign. Is she a Scorpio? I don't know. I don't know what it is about me and Scorpios, but me and Scorpios have a love-hate relationship anyway. I don't know. Maybe because I could have sworn she said she was a Scorpio. Don't quote me on it. But my childhood best friend was a Scorpio. So one thing about Scorpios, um, they, I can't say they don't kiss nobody tail. Most Scorpios, they have a lot of friends. They do. They freaky, just saying. And what else? A Scorpio, it's kind of like it's their way or the highway. But for the most part, most Scorpios, they speak a lot of truth and they'll hurt your feelings, right? So, but the downside of a Scorpio, a lot of the times with Scorpios, they can get in their own way and they don't even realize it. They can be their biggest enemy and they don't even realize it, right? So most Scorpios are really street smart. I haven't met a Scorpio yet that wasn't street smart. They mostly street smart, but they not book smart most of the time. Not all the time, but I haven't met a Scorpio yet that you could run game on. You know, they anyway. So Suki in the video, she was speaking on Tasha K. Here's the thing, right? Y'all already know I watch Tasha K's videos. Some things she says I don't agree with, but some things she says I do agree with, right? So I'm not gonna get into all the when I was looking in the comments, people were saying, oh, I can't believe y'all still watch Tasha K. Y'all know she voted for Trump. Look, I'm not one of those people that, I don't care who a person voted for. It's not my business. And I don't talk politics with nobody. My beliefs are my beliefs. Don't ask me what political party I am. Don't. I don't even make people feel comfortable enough to even go there with me. Don't. It's none of your business who I voted for, right? So I don't care who she voted for. It's none of my business. Everybody has their reasons for, believing in whoever they believe in. Okay, it is what it is, right? If you ask me, all the politicians lie anyway. All of them do. So a lot of the times when you have to pick, you're really picking the lesser two evils anyway, because they all lie, right? So ain't nobody perfect but Jesus Christ, okay? So here's the thing. Suki is still salty about Tasha coming for her. Because she did. She came for her, right? And in true Scorpion fashion, she's holding a grudge, right? And when it comes to grudges, the Scorpios are kind of like the Leos. We don't let stuff go like talking about it, right? We don't let stuff go like talking about it. And a lot of the times with the Scorpios, they are a lot alike the Leos. A lot of the time, it's about the principle. It's about the principle with us, okay? So when it comes to stuff just not being cool, we just can't let up on it. We just can't, because it just won't cool. It was not cool. So Suki's still salty. I ain't heard. I don't know. I don't watch every show with Tasha K, but it's been a while since I've heard her bring up Suki name. But it was a time when she did bring it up, and Suki just ain't let it go because, in true Tasha K fashion, she said in that girl face, she act like everything was good. And she knew the whole time it won't, so, but at the end of the day, like I told y'all, to be honest, I'll put it this way. Sitting with Tasha K is like sitting with Jaguar Wright. Sitting with Jaguar Wright is like sitting with Tokyo Tony. Sitting with Tokyo Tony is like sitting with Kashmir from South Central Baddies. Okay, all of which are a good example of once they fall out with you, they're gonna blast you. Or you think you on good terms with them, but they'll take it to social media talking about you. It's just certain people that I feel people should not sit with, in my opinion. Because you leave there, y'all shake hands, fist bump, do the little pound, smile, chee ha ha, but you thinking y'all all right, but y'all not. They either gonna get on social media and blast you, or they gonna talk about you behind your back. It's just certain people you cannot pay me $1 million to sit with them, because it's no telling where it's gonna go once I leave. Tasha K is the type of person that you sit there, have a long conversation, you think y'all cool, you think y'all homegirls, and then you on your flight back home, and then you on the blogs, she talking crap about you. She's just that type. So just certain people you should not sit with, but people do what they want to do, I don't know what's it going to take for y'all to, if a person has showed you they a wolf, how many times they got to show you they a wolf? And she has said on numerous occasions that, when it comes to blogging, she don't have no friends. I have heard her say that with my own ears. When it comes to the blogging, she don't have no friends. So she telling you in big as day, hey, I'm a wolf. How many times, somebody got to show you they a wolf, but y'all still carry y'all ass over there. Every now and then I tune in because she is entertaining. We're going to get a girl her flowers now. Quiet as it kept, I like Suki, but I'll watch Tasha K's show before I watch a whole video of Suki. Just saying, because Tasha K has more personality and she is a little bit more funny. Just saying. Tasha seems like she's a good time. She do. She really do. But she's just not loyal. She seems like she a good time. She seems like she'll keep you laughing. She'll keep you entertaining. She does have a gift. We're not going to sit here and act like that girl don't have a gift. She do have a gift. And truth be told, Suki got some good music here and there. Some of the songs, some of them. Now, some of the songs, I'm going to just be honest, is just complete garbage. The one where she say, eating his ass, that's, to me, that was garbage. That was disgusting. Okay? Garbage. But, the song where she said, The Grinch, I like that one. What was another one? It's been a couple of them that, she didn't sing, but rap, whatever, but some of them, but nonetheless, I like how she said, we sometimes as people, we think that people not getting karma, but the whole time people be hiding their karma. I said, oh girl, you better say it. That's an Aquarius. Them Aquarius do that. Aquarius are very private people. Them Aquarius and them Libras, they do not tell their business. I'm not sure what Tasha's sign is, but them Aquarius and them Libras, they don't tell their business. I said, girl, you better say it. Because a lot of the times in life, we do think people not getting their karma. And I have been guilty of that. Sometimes, even to this day, it's been things that I've been through on jobs and in schools and stuff. And I wonder, I say to myself, I wonder did they ever get that back, what they did to me. I wonder, and I had, sometimes I still struggle with that. It'll cross my mind. I can't believe they got away with what they did. But a lot of the times, people be hiding that shit, man. People be hiding that shit. Like I told y'all, I had a cousin that used me once upon a time, and she told me when we got into, you know, when you get into it with people, that's when they really tell you how they feel about you. The truth come out. And she told me, she said, I was just using your young dumb ass, right? And I couldn't believe it. My heart fell through my chest. And when she tried to reach back out to make it right, she was like, oh girl, I was just saying that to hurt your feelings. And I said, and my deuce was like, no she won't. No she won't. Because you know the truth come out when people really mad at you. You know, so I thought she got away with all them years. I thought she got away with what she did to me because she's a Virgo. You know, the Virgos, they real private people too now. So, but not like the Aquarius and the Libras. Virgos, you know, they quiet, but the Aquarius, they ain't gonna tell you shit. An Aquarius life could be falling apart. You won't know nothing about it. But she came back and she was like, basically she had lost everything. She had lost everything, and had she not told me, I would have never known. A lot of the time, people be getting stuff back, but we just don't know about it. I said, see, that's why I fucks with Suki, because we see the world a lot alike. You know, people, that's what I'm saying. People think Suki just talk about sex and stuff, but if you really listen to that girl, she has a lot of common sense with her. She really do. And I don't think Suki is a bad person. I really don't. Just because she's saying some provocative music, I don't think she is. But I don't know the girl, so I can't say. But yeah, I feel how I feel again. You know, I'm not gonna get into all the Tasha house dirty and all. And I don't, to be honest, I didn't agree with that when she says Tasha can't wash her clothes. I don't agree with that. The girl don't look dirty to me. She don't. She don't look dirty to me. I'm not gonna say she wash her clothes or she don't wash her clothes. I'm not gonna say I don't believe it. I don't believe that when she said Tasha can't wash her clothes. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I like Suki, but you know, just because you like a person don't mean you gotta agree with everything they say. I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna say the girl is poor and all that and this, that, and the third, because Tasha's very street smart. Even if she gonna give Cardi, you know, a big bulk of her money, she ain't gonna give her every dime. Because I know I wouldn't. Because you got 2 kids to think about, regardless if he in Africa or not. Regardless if the son in Africa or not, you got to still send some money over there. You got to still send something over there. You got a daughter. If I'm not mistaken, she a teenager. So, you know, And you still got to keep your household up. I wouldn't give her, I mean, it is what it is. She was wrong as 2 left shoes, but she still got to survive. You know, hey, you know, but it is what it is. Yeah.